Yearning beat It Home in the Guineas, and Willoway and Daisy's gapped Yearning on Saturday. So I'd have Willoway just in front of Daisies, and we'll probably look to back both around the $5 mark, mate.
Yeah, beautiful.
G'day, punters. We're going to quickly review the 2021 Kennedy Oaks yesterday at Flemington, where the great one, the greatest of all time, D. Oliver, produced a peach to win on Willoway. They're about to jump. They have jumped. Righto, so he's jumped well enough, but decides to stay off the fence. So we saw Tuesday, Rails and Run was a severe advantage. Yesterday, Rails and Run was a severe disadvantage. They moved the rail out and the track changed. So, some people, flat earthers, I call them, don't believe in lanes. I do. And so does Damon Oliver, because he was, he's on a stayer. He can get Rails and Run shortest way home. That's what he's going to do. He's decided to stay off the fence, jump well, tries to get the horse to relax and go to sleep, gets the back of Morissette, who shows a bit more intent, and the second horse there, Deucer, rolls up and sits outside lead. Mickey D doesn't want to use up the horse any more than that and sort of take on the leader, I don't think. He could have even tried to maybe sneak into the coffin, but that's high-risk behaviour. So he sits OSL, Morissette behind it, Tis My Bay finds the coffin. And some of the key chances like Biscayne Bay, I think Hugh might have ridden that, or I'm not sure. But he's sort of worse in midfield, Rails and Run, inferior ground, and sort of dictated to by the race shape a lot. Daisies was half slow away, which helped Ollie here. And the tempo you see through the race, like they run 12.87s, they run 13.59s. It's up and down the tempo a little bit, which can be hard for a horse to relax in because the tempo is changing. Yeah. So a long race, they get through their work. Ollie just maintains a really smooth position, keeps the horse in a great rhythm. He's got good horses behind him in the market. So he's the closest to the front of the horses that are right in the market. And he'd be all over that. So he'd be trying to use that advantage a little bit. Now we're getting to the top of the straight. We're 800 out, and he's asked the horse just to go a little bit. He's just trying to see what he's got still. Like, he's never ridden this horse probably before in his life. He's just trying to see, what have I got in this horse? A little bit. But you can see the great man, he's got massive, massive pythons, and he's starting to use them already, which isn't a good sign if you're on, because he wants to hold that horse together as long as he can, but he's had to ask for a little bit. Now he's leveled up. Deucer, the horse in the red with the white cap, kicks. Daisies, J-Mac, everything flies for him. Goes to win, doesn't stay. The Biscayne Bay is getting through its gears. That is Hugh Bowman looking at the style. But now it's basically Ollie versus Deucer. Now Deucer has kicked hard, and Ollie just gets into his work. Like 100 out, he's a half a length longer off, and just yells at this horse, pushes it over the line, and just gets it done and wins his 7th Oaks. He's a freak. Anyone else rides that horse, it doesn't win, in my opinion, even J-Mo. I don't know how much longer we have him on our team for, but what a rider, what a race, what a horse.